Congratulations! You've just been hired as a medieval torturer. Not exactly the dream job you told your mother about, but...
You may be wondering, why does this job even exist? Simple. Medieval justice loved confessions, whether...
Congratulations! You're not chosen for your honesty or loyalty. You're chosen because you can lift heavy chains and you don't faint at the sight of blood.
Let's be clear. This isn't just punishment. This is theater. Your audience? The king, the guards, and sometimes half the town.
Your uniform? Not shining armor. No, you get a hood, a rope belt, and the comforting smell of smoke and damp stone walls.
Your tools? Chains, racks, iron maidens, and devices that look suspiciously like gym equipment from hell.
Medieval kings believed torture was the shortcut to truth, because obviously screaming in pain never makes people lie, right?
Your job title sounds terrifying, but socially, you're just another worker, like a blacksmith, except your hammer hits people, not metal.
Don't think of yourself as cruel. Think of yourself as an early human lie detector. Primitive, loud, and very, very painful.
Your workspace? A dungeon with the world's worst ventilation system. Basically a medieval sauna, but with less relaxation and more screams.
You were chosen not because you're smart, but because you don't ask too many questions. Wait, is this ethical? Congratulations, you're fired. Other cultures had similar roles. Rome had their executioners. Egypt had their enforcers.
You? You're the medieval...
The church? Oh, they love you. Confessions extracted under torture were seen as proof, because nothing says...
You quickly learn. Fear is your true tool. One scream today prevents 10 rebellions tomorrow. But remember, you're not untouchable. If politics shift, tomorrow you might be the one in the chair. Occupational hazard.
Your mornings begin not with coffee, but with checking chains, sharpening spikes, and making sure the screams...
Pay? Steady. Respect? Mixed. Half the town fears you, the other half avoids eye contact. Perfect for introverts.
And your first lesson? Always keep your tools clean. Rusty iron isn't scary, it's just tetanus. And lawsuits aren't invented yet. So here you are. Hood on. Chains ready. Audience waiting. Are you ready to ruin someone's morning?
Congratulations, you've survived orientation. Tomorrow, we'll talk about your actual daily routine. Spoiler, it involves more screaming than paperwork.
Your day begins before sunrise.
Step 1. Check the rack. Make sure the ropes are tight, but not too tight. This is torture, not carpentry.
Step 2. Prepare the chair of spikes. Think of it as medieval ergonomic design, but for maximum discomfort.
Soon, the guards drag in your first customer. The word volunteer doesn't exactly apply here.
Your job isn't to kill. It's to make them talk. Alive, screaming, and confessing. That's the goal.
If they resist, that's where you get creative. Racks, whips, maybe the occasional bucket of cold water.
The moment the prisoner screams, the scribe writes, "Confession achieved." And the king nods like you've done holy work. Confessions may be lies, but in medieval law, pain equals truth. Science? Non-existent.
Midday, you get a break. Not lunch. Just time to stretch your arms and maybe wash the blood off your boots.
Sometimes you perform in public. The town gathers, not for bread or circuses, but to see who cracks first.
The villagers pretend to be horrified, but secretly, it's their Netflix binge session. Cheap entertainment, no popcorn required.
Afternoons are busy. Nobles send suspects, priests send heretics. Your schedule fills faster than a tavern on payday.
Each case is different. One thief, one rebel, one accused witch. All end with the same soundtrack. Screaming! Sometimes the prisoners confess too quickly. That's awkward. You spent hours setting up chains for nothing.
I did it!
Other times, they resist for hours. Your arms ache, your hood is sweaty, and you're thinking about a career change. But quitting isn't an option. Remember, if you stop being the torturer, you may become the tortured.
So you push on. Another chain tightened. Another confession signed. Another day of medieval justice.
By evening, your hood smells like sweat, smoke, and regret. Truly the medieval cologne of choice.
Before bed, you sharpen your spikes and whisper, "Tomorrow will be worse." It's not a lullaby. It's your to-do list. That's a day in your life. No romance, no adventure. Just you, chains, and an endless queue of unlucky souls.
Here's the real danger. Torture makes enemies. Every noble family wants revenge for their broken son.
At night, you wonder if a dagger will slide between your ribs before the rooster sings.
You think you're feared, but fear is fragile. One mistake, and you become the next prisoner. Even kings don't trust you. After all, if you can torture strangers, you might torture secrets out of them too.
Sometimes your tools betray you. A rope snaps, a spike breaks, and suddenly everyone's laughing at the torturer. And here's the irony. Many torturers died the same way they worked, strapped to their own devices. Your body aches, your soul darker than the dungeon. Congratulations, you are a professional torment machine. But society still respects you. To them, you are justice in action, pain with paperwork.
Deep down, you're not feared because you're strong. You're feared because you're useful.
And when you stop being useful, the chains you once held now belong to you. The price of this job? Loneliness, paranoia, and the scent of iron that never washes off.
Your neighbors don't smile. Children don't wave. Even the tavern keeps your mug at a distance.
You are feared, yes, but loved? Never. Respected? Only while the king signs your paycheck.
Medieval justice is cruel, but its cruelest part? Even the torturer is disposable. Centuries later, people remember kings, knights, saints, but not you. History doesn't write songs about torturers. At best, you're a footnote. At worst, forgotten completely.
Your legacy? Fear. Not monuments, not glory. Just fear carved into bones.
So here's the final question. Would you take this job if it meant safety or die avoiding it? Because in the end, being a medieval torturer wasn't power, it was just survival. Dark, twisted survival.